Hey there, my name's Alex. Thanks for joining me on your mat today. Today we're doing one of my favorite practices so far. It's one that I recently taught to the track team that I coach, and it is a true breath to movement flow. In yoga, we practice breath to movement with each asana that we take. This practice, however, we will be doing a lot of dynamic movements, and I'll be guiding you through when to inhale and to exhale. The trick with this is that we are going to try to only breathe through our nose. And the reason that I'm going to encourage this is, well, for the main point is that it is better for us to breathe through our nose throughout the day, and when we sleep and when we exercise and move. And the reasons for this is because it allows our lungs to extract more oxygen that we intake. It engages the diaphragm, it increases endurance, and it keeps our heart rate low. So all those things mixed together allows us to go further for longer and generally feel more invigorated and ready to go. So with that, let's shut up and flow. Starting in an easy seat, placing your hands on your knees, closing your eyes for just a few moments. Centering ourselves. Taking the time to listen to the world around us. Let go of anything we were doing before and whatever we might have to do after. Just putting it to the side as we come to the present moment on our mat. Sealing our lips, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly fluttering your eyes open. And let's get started. So first, placing our hands on our knees, just giving it a slight grip. And we're just going to move our torso, rounding our spine when it comes to the back, bringing our chest forward when we move forward, and starting the dynamic breath work now. So on your inhales, inhale through the nose when you come forward, exhale when you come back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Going at whatever pace feels good for you. And switching directions. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Coming center. We're going to do a couple side bend circles, as I like to call them. So inhale, hands come up. Exhale, left hand on the mat, right hand reaches forward. Inhale and exhale, sitting up tall. And on your next inhale, you're going to wave that right arm in front of you, placing it on the right side of your mat. Exhale, left arm over. Inhale once. Exhale. And let's start making it dynamic. Inhale, moving forward. exhale at the top. Inhale forward, exhale to the right. Inhale forward, exhale left. Inhale forward, exhale right. Keep moving through this at your own pace. We'll just do a few more. Really trying to bring that arm right over your head when you reach over to help open up your chest. Do one more round. And coming back to center. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to right knee, right hand behind you, sitting up tall. Inhale and exhale. Let's do the other side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, turn to the left. Right hand comes to left knee, left hand behind you, looking over your left shoulder, sitting up tall. Inhale and let it go. Let's make it dynamic. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. And we'll keep flowing. Center, right, center. Exhale, left. Couple more. Center, right, center, left. Here we go, last one. Center, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Coming back to the front, let's find our way onto all fours for our classic cat-cow, making sure our hands are underneath our shoulders. We don't want them too far forward. And let's flow. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Push that ground away, opening up the shoulder blades. Inhale, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And keep moving through this at your own pace, using your breath as a guide. Take a couple more rounds, really warming up that spine. Last one. And coming to neutral spine, let's do some bird dogs. So on an inhale, lift your right arm up and your left leg up behind you. Exhale here. And let's make it dynamic. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. And lowering the right hand down on the mat, left knee down. Let's do the other side when you're ready. Inhale, right leg up, finding our balance and lifting our left hand. Inhale and exhale. Let's move. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. 3 more, elbow to knee. And extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, reach. Last one, inhale, bring it in. Exhale, let it out. Very good. Planting our knee and our hands onto our mat. And now we're going to move through 3 postures with our breath. I'll slowly guide us through it first before we start moving, and then we can make it a flow. So sitting back on your heels for child's pose, taking one breath. Slowly come up, drop the belly, looking up for cow, one breath. Tucking our toes, lifting our hips up, down dog. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, one breath. Then you're going to drop your knees again and come into cow, dropping the belly, looking up. And then sitting back into child's pose. So let's move through this at a little faster pace using our breath. Here we go. Inhale, coming up to cow pose, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop the knees, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, coming up, cow pose, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips back, down dog. Inhale, drop the knees, coming to cow. Exhale, hips back, child's. Do 2 more rounds. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale, drop the knees, cow pose. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, drop the belly, looking up. Exhale, coming into our down dog. Inhale, drop the knees, looking up. Exhale, child's pose. Let's take one breath in child's. And at your own pace, find your way into your downward facing dog. Making any adjustments, pedaling out your feet. Ooh, getting those muscles warmed. And let's do one sunny today. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, step the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up all the way to the top, Tadasana. Exhale, full mountains pose. From here, let's just take a few extra stretches, bringing our hands behind our back, opening up our shoulders. Just going to face you to help so it's better view. From here, you're going to keep your hands clasped and fold forward. Slightly bend that right knee and open up to the left. Inhale and exhale. Take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Straightening that right knee, bending that left and turning to the right. Inhale here, really pulling those arms if you can. Exhale. Inhale and let it go. And straightening that left leg, slowly releasing our hands to the mat for our forward fold. And let's just work our feet a little bit. So inhale, coming up on our toes, heels lift. Exhale, sitting back on our heels, bringing our toes up. Inhale on our toes. Exhale on our heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Last time, inhale, toes. Exhale on our heels. Whoop. All right, if you lose your balance a little bit, just going to turn to the top so we can finish our sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower down to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips back, downward facing dog. Very good. Just taking our time to make any adjustments here before we move into our standing flow. Taking one more breath. Planting our left foot into the mat. Inhale, right leg comes up behind us. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lifting the chest and torso up. Hands to the sky. Exhale, crescent lunge. Moving so you can see me, we will be using this crescent lunge to do a little bit of dynamic work. So checking to make sure your posture's good, shoulders away from your ears. Maybe your left knee is bent a little bit to get a hip flexor stretch. And your right knee is over your right ankle. One more breath. Here's how we're going to flow. Inhale, hands reach back behind you, chest opens, head up. Exhale, bring your hands forward, almost like you're holding a block in between them. Inhale, open up. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, moving forward. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, squeezing that block in between your hands. And switch. Very good. Inhale, hands come up to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, turn that left heel down, open up to warrior two. And taking a moment to rest in our warrior two. Making sure shoulders are over our hips. We can see our right big toe to the inside of our right knee. And our gaze is at our fingertips, our front fingertips. Taking two more breaths. Last one. Here we go, almost moving. I'm gonna walk you through the postures. Inhale, flip that right palm up. Exhale, reach it up to the sky, reverse warrior. You can either have your hand gently placed on your back leg or reaching around to side hip. Hello, see my fingers on the right hip side. Taking one breath here. Really making sure we're reaching up and back, not just bending back. From here, straightening that right leg, windmill that right hand down and that left arm up for triangle pose. Your right hand might be on your shin, ankle, block, or the floor. One breath here. And we're going to make it dynamic. You're going to hear me say that a few more times. On an inhale, bend that right knee, reaching back up and back, reversing your warrior. Exhale, straighten the knee, coming down to triangle. Inhale, bending, reaching back, reverse. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, straightening that right knee and up. Let's do one more. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down and forward. Taking one more breath in triangle. And rebending that right knee, framing that right foot with both hands. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips back to your down dog. Taking 3 breaths here before we move to the other side. If you ever need to rest, always come down to your child's pose. But we'll just call our down dog our active rest. One more breath. Here we go, planting our right foot in the mat. Inhale, left foot comes up behind us. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lifting our torso up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, settling into the pose, checking our posture. Maybe our right hips slightly bent, making sure both hips are even, our right hips not pulling back. Our shoulders are over our hips and our shoulders are away from our ears. We don't want to be scrunched up like this. Let it go. Let's take one more breath in our crescent lunge before we make it dynamic. Here we go. Inhale, reaching back and up, opening that chest. Exhale, grabbing that block in front of us. Inhale, up, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, bringing it to the front. Last one. Inhale, opening up that chest, looking up. Exhale, squeezing that block in front of us. Very good. Inhale, coming back up to crescent. Exhale, twist that right heel down and rainbow the arms to warrior two. Taking a breath here in between our movements, checking our posture. Our back foot parallel with the back edge of the mat. You can see our left big toe to the inside of our left knee. And our shoulders over our hips. Let's take one more breath in our warrior two. And let's move. Inhale, flip that left palm up. Exhale, bring it up and back, reversing our warrior. One breath in reverse warrior. Let's try out that triangle, straightening that left leg, hips back, reaching forward and then down, opening up to the right side. Taking one breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. And here we go, let's flow. Inhale, bend the knee, reaching up and back, reverse. Exhale, straighten that knee down and open to the left. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down and to the right. Inhale, bend that knee, reaching up, reverse. Exhale, straightening that knee, opening to the side. Let's do two more. Inhale, bend and up. Exhale, straighten and down. Inhale, up, back, last reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten and coming into our triangle. One breath. Very good. Inhale, bending that left knee, planting the hands, framing the foot. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. So again, if you need that resting posture, feel free to find your child's pose. One more breath, and then we meet in down dog. Here we go, planting the left foot. Inhale, right foot up and back. Exhale, step it in between the hands, runner's lunge. And we're gonna do a little dynamic movement here. Who would have thought? All right, planting that left hand into your mat. Now walk us through the first one. You're going to turn onto the outside edges of your left foot and your right foot. It's kind of gonna force you to turn to your right. When you turn to your right, you're gonna reach that right arm up and behind you, fingers pointing towards your left foot. Okay? And then we'll come back and recenter. We'll just do 3. When you're ready, here we go. Planting that left hand. Inhale on the edges of the foot, right hand back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward. Last time. Inhale, edges of the feet, rainbow the arm behind you. Exhale, coming back to our runner's lunge. Inhale, lowering the left knee down, untucking the toes. Exhale, coming up into our low lunge. Only got a few videos up, but you will soon learn that I love a dynamic low lunge. So you can either stay static with your hands in the air if that's a good stretch, maybe pushing your hips forward. I like bringing my hands down and moving in and out of the posture. Really feeling all edges of my hips. Allows me to stretch, also not put so much pressure. My hips tend to be the tightest, where I store a lot of my stress. So I am constantly working on my hips. Take one more breath in low lunge before we make this a little more fun, right? Dynamic. All right, here we go. How we're going to move through this is a low lunge and a half split. Classic, but great. When you inhale, you're going to bring your hands up, hips forward, low lunge. Exhale, hips back, straightening that right leg, right toes come up, hands to the mat, bending at the hips. Okay? Let's see how we do 3, and if we're feeling 5, we'll do it. So inhale, hands come up, hips forward, half splits. Exhale, hips back, right toes up. Well, this is half splits, that was low lunge. Inhale, hands up, low lunge. Exhale, straighten that right leg, half splits. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, straight leg, hands down. Inhale, hands up, pushing hips forward. Exhale, hinging at the hips, right toes up. Last one, inhale, coming forward, pressing those hips. Exhale, half splits. Let's take 1 breath in half splits. And rebending that right knee, framing that right foot. Inhale, coming up on our left toes, left knee up. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, pushing those hips back, down dog. Let's take 3 breaths. You still breathing through your nose? A little bit harder than we think, but the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Trust me, I still struggle with it, but I do try my best. 1 more breath. It can also be tricky to breathe through your nose when you're speaking, but do it when I can. All right, let's do the other side. Planting that right foot down. Inhale, lift that left leg up behind you. Exhale, step it between the hands. Runner's lunge. We're going to do that dynamic runner's lunge again. So planting the right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, edges of both feet, rainbow the left arm back. Exhale, coming forward. 2 more. Inhale, edges of the feet, reaching back. Exhale, hand forward. Last one. Inhale, edges. Exhale, runner's lunge. Very good. Inhale, dropping that right knee to your mat, untucking the toes. Exhale, coming into our low lunge. There we go. And I'm going to do my few movements here. Again, finding what works for you. Our bodies are all different. Our personalities are all different. Our guts are all different. We just have to find out what works best for us. And go with it. Trust your gut. Let's take one more breath here. And coming back up, neutral, low lunge. Let's move through this flow a little bit. First, let's bend at the hips, straightening that left knee, coming into half splits. Ooh, you might notice you're tighter on one side or the other. Definitely tighter on my left. Taking one breath here. And let's flow. Inhale, bend the left knee, hands up, low lunge. Exhale, straighten knee, bending over. Inhale, hands up, hips forward. Exhale, straighten knee, left toes up, half splits. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, shifting forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, straighten that left leg. 1 more. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, low lunge. 1 more breath, full breath here. Very good, guys. Re-bending that left knee as we inhale. On our exhale, let's just bring our left knee to match our right. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, child's pose. Taking 3 breaths, slowing our breath down. Great job, guys. Maybe you're feeling a little invigorated from the extra oxygen. Or maybe you're swearing at me, asking why I told you to do it. Either way, we're almost there. And coming up onto all fours. I'm going to do a few more hip exercises and stretches. So first we're going to bring our ankles to cross, sitting back on our heels. I'm just going to make a couple adjustments. And first we're going to do 90-90, which is like an adjusted supported pigeon. I like a little bit more because it opens up both hips. So we will move into that. First, you're going to bring your right leg forward. So your right shin is parallel with the top edge of your mat. And you're going to swing that left leg out to the side. So your left shin is facing the side of the mat. Both toes are pointing towards the knee. And this really exposes how tight I am in my left hip, but that's okay. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bending over that right knee. Maybe you're bending over the shin. Maybe you're reaching out over here. Just find a space that works well for you. And we'll hold for 3 breaths. Very good. Slowly pushing yourself up. You're going to bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your glutes, kind of just like you're about to lay back. Then you're going to windshield wiper those knees. Just opening them up a little bit, getting them a little loose. And then we're going to flip to the left side. Look at that. It's magic. Left shin is facing the left edge of your mat. Right shin parallel with the right outside edge of the mat. Toes pulling towards the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Wherever you are is great. If this is where you are too, that's perfect. I'm still working on, like I said, opening up my hips. So this is as far as I go today. Do 2 more breaths. Last one. Slowly pushing yourself up, bringing those hands behind you, doing a few windshield wipers again. And then bringing your feet together for a butterfly pose. Maybe shifting your glutes. Inhale up, exhale, hinging at the hips. Maybe you can walk your hands forward, or maybe you're just holding onto your toes and opening up your knees. Very good. Taking 3 more breaths. Last one. Slowly coming up wherever you are and finding your way onto your back. Getting ready for final resting pose. This time we're going to bend our right knee, pull that right knee towards our right shoulder, up and pull and release, keeping our hands on our knee. Just guide that knee in some circles, working in that hip socket. Still breathing through our nose and switching directions. Then using our left hand, pull that right knee over to the left side. Right arm extends to the right and looking towards your right fingertips. Trying to keep that right shoulder on the floor. Two more breaths. Very good. Coming back to center and lowering that right leg down on your mat. Bring that left knee up towards your left shoulder. Pull, pull, pull. And release. Making those circles on this side. And switching directions. And then using that right hand to pull that left knee over to the right side. Ooh, you can get an adjustment. Please take it. And looking over towards your left fingertips. Two more breaths. And coming back to center. laying that left leg long on your mat, maybe taking out your ponytail if it bothers you, and coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana, and making any adjustments, hands by your side, closing your eyes, and bringing it back, all the way back to our breath, focusing on our inhales and our exhales, as we find this time on our mat to rest. Like to stay in Shavasana a little longer, just pause the video and continue on with your meditation. If not, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, waking the body back up. Keeping your eyes closed, maybe reach your hands above your body for full body stretch, stretching those toes as far as you can and the fingers up above your head. And release. And last few moments of peace with your eyes closed, roll to one side. Taking a couple last breaths. And slowly pushing yourself up to an easy seated position, letting your eyes open if you like, or you can keep them closed. Bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today on your mat. I hope you felt a little bit different just breathing through your nose and moving through the movements. I appreciate you trying, and I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.